Hello, and welcome to a little bit of a different sort of video slash stream slash recording, whatever this ends up being. We are streaming this live, so we'll see if anybody pops in, because it's a bit impromptu, seeing it as it is currently Christmas Eve. So I want to do something kind of fun today. Not art related, not necessarily game related, but it's somewhat adjacent to those sort of topics. Is it time? I think it's time. Let's see. Oh shoot. It's a tier list video, baby. Well, but what could this possibly be for, right? What could I possibly rate? Art react Andying? No. This is more personal. But what am I rating? Let's I mean, it's all the games I've played within recent memory, not for 2025, but for, you know, games I played for the past year, 2 years, 3. I don't know, just from what I remember. Not every single game I've ever played, because I can't even remember that far. And also, if it's like too far back, I can't really remember that well. But yeah, I thought this would be a fun thing to do for the end of the year, because I played a lot of games this year, last year too, but I think notably this year I played a lot of new games and finished them, so, which is neat. Hi Giz, and welcome to the stream. And Firewolf. I don't know if I said hello, but yeah, we're here, we're chilling. Dying Light 2 doesn't count because I didn't beat the game. S tier, I don't know about that one, Chief. We haven't beat the game, so I can't really say. But yeah, these games are only games I've played and beaten through. So, you know, surprisingly, Minecraft wouldn't fall in this category because I don't think I've ever beaten Minecraft before. Like, you know, killed the Ender Dragon on my own. So maybe that's a game for the future. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, got a lot of games here. S tier because we're playing it together. I don't know if I'm gonna be rating games. Well, I'll explain how I'll rate the games. These tiers might change. I might remove a tier or add a tier. I'm thinking S tier would just be my absolute favorite games I mean, even if they're 10 out of 10, but even if they do have flaws, the good parts of the game outweigh literally everything. Like, heavily outweigh the bad parts of the game. So, yeah, just games I would love to wipe my memory, replay again, probably. And down here, I mean, I'll just put this F. All that F. These games were just garbo. I don't think too many games would fall into this category, because I tend to play games I like. I don't want to be wasting money buying games I don't like, but sometimes you can't help it. Maybe you get a stinker once in a while, which I will say there is at least one game that falls into this F-ranked category. Is that string game in this tier list? No, Salem. I've explained already, but the games I'm rating here are games I've played within recent memory and games I've started and finished. So, yeah, that is how we're doing this. All right, but first things first. This game, ooh. Borderlands 3, ooh. I mean, it may be, you know, a fun game for some people, like the looting, shooting, the zany story. You finished Bob as you? We're about finished, right? Surely. We're about finished. I can kind of tell the trajectory of this sort of game. I think F tier is a bit hard. It's had its moments. Harsh? No, this is my tier list. I can do whatever I want, but nah, I didn't like it. Out of every game I've played in recent memory, this is literally the worst one, in my humble opinion. Then remove it. You didn't finish it. It's close to finishing. I'll put it in like a tentative tier at the end. But yeah, I'll put all the games we played on stream, like probably. Oh wait, I didn't play Undertale on stream, but we will be rating it because I did play that recently. Like, I haven't played it before. Let's start with Deltarune. For Shovel Knight's here. So boom, Deltarune. 9 Souls. Yeah, we'll save those for last since we've been playing those games. The problem with Borderlands 3 is that it's just, I don't know, nothing about it really captured me except like maybe some of the cool gun stuffs, but like, I don't know, the progression in that game didn't feel that great. Like the skills didn't feel that impactful, the gun upgrades were kind of meh, even though they were all kind of different. What's the game to put at the top? Okay, here's the easy game to put at the top. Boom. Baldur's Gate 3. Whew. That's a shocker, man. Like, I did not expect this game to be good. It was exceptional. It had everything. It had strategy, good graphics, music, cool story moments for the main story, and all like the interpersonal character relationships. Gameplay was good. Like, I mean, I've replayed the game like a couple times now. It's like, it's always fun. How many times you played it? 3, 4? I don't know, something like that. But fun game. Exceptionally fun game that I mean, S tier's like, yeah, probably favorites would be where this would fall into. I guess we could toss in some of the RPGs that maybe a lot of people here aren't too familiar with, but what about Octopath Traveler here? And number 2, one above. Where is it? Those are pretty fun games. Somewhat repetitive, I think, for the first game. Second game did a lot better because there's a lot more job variety, cool character moments, lots of options within the gameplay. Music was phenomenal for both, but two just improved on one a lot. This could go here too. It's a pretty fun strategy game, although I found getting the true ending for this game was a little obtuse. I had to do stuff I wasn't aware I was supposed to do. Yeah, those were fun games. Monster Sanctuary. I think this would go here. This is like a creature collecting game. Pokemon sort of inspired, but a lot more strategy involved with team building with your creatures that you recruit. It was fun. A little rough around the edges, but the gameplay was good. Oh, Rain World. This was a tough game. I'd probably put it in B tier. Like, this game is very much carried by the world, the enemies, the aesthetics, the lore, but this game is so hard. I feel like this was tough for me to even win. Merry Chrysler Eve. Thanks, Captain. Yeah, we're doing something casual here. Just rating games that I've played recently and completed. Which, Farrell said not to rate Baba as you, but we'll rate at the very end, and which be like, probably not final. That's a subjective change. Maybe next time when I do this, next time I do another one of these, I'll give it a final rating. You should rate it. It's a game where I feel like it's predictable enough that I can kind of see where it's going to go, how I'm going to feel by the end. If the levels just keep maintaining the trajectory of difficulty and creativeness that it provides for each region. So, although I will be shocked if at the end there's like a true ending cutscene where Baba actually has a voice and there's an animated cutscene and gives me deep dank lore, then I'd be like, hold on, the rating of this might change a lot. If you're rating that, then you rate Dying Light 2 because you didn't finish that as well. But I have no clue what Dying Light 2 ending, like where the ending of that game would be. It's like, it's so unpredictable, and it's been on and off. Whereas I've been playing Baba's Youth for like almost every other day for like a month straight. So it's pretty fresh in my mind. Ending should be in sight if you're rating unfinished ones. Yes, I think that's a good way to think about it. Like, if I know I'm gonna end the game soon, then yeah, I think it's fine to be here. It's literally the only game here that I haven't like finished. All right, what's another cool game we can add? We can put in, I think Dave the Diver would probably go up here. This game was surprisingly fun. Like, it has a lot of humor, a lot of cool art. The gameplay loop is solid. The music's nice. The characters are fun. The story, it was interesting, I guess. Just helping out. Well, no spoilers, but the people we help out in all the different areas. This fish you catch, the upgrades you get. It feels good. It feels good. Yeah, this is a really fun game that I played a while ago. Can we get to the party games? We have R.E.P.O and Peak. I kind of feel weird about rating these because I haven't really reached the peak of like, what is it, whatever the end point of the mountains yet. But like for the few times I've played with the game with other people, nah, peak was good. So was R.E.P.O. R.E.P.O was fun too, although a little less in my... I don't know about horror though. It's like R.E.P.O has a really good experience. I don't know. I couldn't see myself like playing this for too long, even though the game like is like really well made. I probably prefer Peak a little better as like a party game. What is Joker? Is that a game? Joker is Balatro, which I will be rating A tier. This is a phenomenal game. Roguelike. I don't normally play roguelikes nowadays. Like I used to play them a lot because, you know, they usually give a lot of replay value because you go through for a run, you lose, try again with better upgrades or unlocks or whatever. They're really good value for your money, but I don't really play it because I think I'd rather play games I can start and actually finish. But I got this on mobile. It's been a huge time sink. It's so fun. Like one of the few mobile apps that are actually a good like port from the what is it, the console version. But yeah, it fits well for mobile too. Really fun. Oh, maybe I should get it. Yeah, I got it on Android, so I'm pretty sure it's on iOS too. But it's also on Steam. So I mean, really fun game if you enjoy seeing big numbers go up and have combos and stuff and whatnot. Yeah. Okay, we got some pretty good games here, I'm not gonna lie. Raft, huh? It's a survival game. I think I put it in B tier, like in the middle. Like it was good. But I don't know, I feel like the survival aspect of the game was a little... It's a bit much, I feel like, on like the base difficulty. If there was more difficulty, I don't even know if there is, but like... Shark, the bruised shark was... He's an obstacle, he's annoying, but you can stop him after a while if you get farther into the game. The hunger and the thirst, though, it's so annoying. It's so annoying, man. Ending was interesting. It was a thing that felt random. Yeah, the story also was kind of... It was there, but it's like, it's not... It wasn't too engaging to me. I like the settings, the areas you go to in the game. I like the survival, like base building, unlocking stuff and recipes. That was fun. But yeah, the survival, like drinking and eating felt so high maintenance. I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. Maybe it's like average for a normal survival game because I don't play too many survival games. I don't know. It was annoying. But I mean, the game was fun though, and it looked nice. Okay, where else do we got? We got some killer games in here. Satisfactory, baby. That's... Man. I poured so many hours into this game. That's gotta go to A tier, man. It's... For the type of gameplay it provides, it's so good. It's so good. It makes you feel so... satisfied, you know? Just watching your factory grow. The world... Exploring the world. Unlocking stuff. Listening to your robot assistant. Based on how much you talked about, I thought you might put an S tier. I put a lot of hours into it, that's for sure. But it's like... What's wrong with the game? Why is it not an SS tier? Story was cool for what it was, right? Because the game's mostly focused on automation, unlocking machines and stuff. Got a cute pet there too. With the shrimp dog. Is S tier for you? That's fair. I see that. What would rise it higher? I don't know. I think the one thing that's holding this game back for me is the fact that at some point I had no idea what I was... Well, I do have no idea what I was doing, but like my inefficiency for constructing the factories, me wanting to rebuild some factories, some areas, me setting up the whole thing, realizing my math is off, and then taking a break, and then coming back to the game after, you know, doing some other stuff. It's like, hold on. What am I doing? Anyways, when was it? The actual 1.0 update for Satisfactory came out. I restarted New World because I was like, I I can't be bothered with my old factories. Made a new one. And even still, it's definitely a me issue. But I don't know. What would make that better to make managing the factory better? I don't know, better planning. Maybe probably on a second playthrough, I'd probably be a lot more satisfied with the game. Just like getting to the end point. I was definitely rushing it at the end point, trying to get the final project assembly parts. What else? I guess S tier would also just fall under like games I would normally play anyways, right? Probably. I didn't think I'd enjoy Satisfactory the way I did. How much I did. I don't think I've ever played like an automation game really before, besides like what? Tech mod packs in Minecraft, I guess. Is anything gonna fall in the C tier? Maybe not. I might delete that tier if it's if nothing falls into the tier. It's acting as a buff to keep Borderlands away. Yeah, stay in exile. I don't know what to rate. Maybe Valheim. Valheim is a also another survival-esque game that I was not expecting to be as good as it was. I died so much in this game, dying to random enemies. Fall damage, dungeons, losing items. It's so rough in this game. It was fun. The progression of the game is insane. Story, I mean, there's not much of a story, but like, yeah, it's mostly focused on just like survival, progressing, boss rushing. Feeling when you went after it made you feel so good. Yeah. And the survival aspect wasn't that bad. Just like food is optional, but it does make you a lot more buff. There's different builds you can go, different weapons you can wield. Skills, which didn't really do that much for me, because I died so much. I had to handle food. Food is good in this game. Yeah, we'll toss an A tier. Skills, no. There are no skills for the unskilled. All right. We're getting through it. Okay, we got to get to some of the good stuff now. Split Fiction. For what it is, yeah, that's got to be A tier, man. Like the experience this game provides if you play with another person is it is pretty insanely fun and high production too. Story was solid. I don't really have much problem with this game except that maybe it could have been longer. But you know, that is you're just wanting more of a good thing. A lot of cool worlds, a lot of nice character development, fun gameplay stuffs, neat puzzles, on bonus levels too. Carry through the puzzles. I really like the length. If you're playing through a good game, you want to play more of it. That's what I'm saying. Which it's a good trait, but yeah, for a multiplayer game, is really good. All right, well, it's time to get to the sauce, bro. Inscryption. This has got to be S tier for me. I don't know if anyone here has played it, but it's literally it's so close to being like one of my dream genres of a game. Just like a card game you play that lets you progress through a story. It's like a card game RPG. Like I played a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh! DS games back in the day, and I loved those. Just like the strategy of having a deck, building it up, becoming stronger, beating everyone in your way. In this game, you do the same thing in a way, except you beat through different bosses, different phases of the story / game / meta progression. The theming was good. The gameplay was pretty strategic. Ooh, it's so good. It's such a good game. If you enjoy card games, you definitely should play this game. Yeah, I wish people made more card games in the market. There's not too much besides like the normal TCGs that are like well established that are already well established, like Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and One Piece as well now. Yeah, I want more CCGs, digital card games. Cassette Beasts. This game, another game that maybe people haven't heard of, but this is a really good creature collecting game as well. Pokemon inspired sort of battling. The aesthetics and music, holy, this was phenomenal. A big surprise when I played it, actually. And the story, there was a decent story, I think, and I think the characters that you meet along the way are pretty charming as well. You can bond with a lot of the partners, I think. Were they partners? I think it was partners in that game. You can tag along with you as you fight through the enemies. Yeah, no complaints there. Although I will say, I got like a lot more of the creatures in Monster Sanctuary than I did in Cassette Beasts. Probably because in Cassette Beasts, I stuck with my main party the entire game, I think. Didn't really change too much. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Undertale. The big Undertale. The classic. Oh, classic, huh? The indie classic. Where do you go? Did I enjoy the game so much that I would go in S tier? The story, phenomenal. Gameplay, it was fun. Music, transcendent. The beginning of everything. I don't like how you guys are just making fun of me in chat. It's like, come on, guys. Keep it quiet. Oh, man. I look like a fool. I'm already struggling enough with Baba as you, man. I don't need to be reminded. I'm not a dummy. Just don't look. I can't. I have to look. Peak game. I am like wavering between S and A. Like just remembering. Like the problem with Undertale is that I've seen other people play it. But then again, when I played it myself, it was a different experience. I feel like, yeah, just understanding why people like the characters in this game so much. I almost wish Undertale had like much more like gameplay depth to it, kind of like these top two games here, because that would be making like S tier for me. But it is bullet hell. But now it's creative enough. God, come on, just put the fries in the bags, you know. Sounds like you're on A. Yeah, I'm on A, but it's like, nah, the game was goated. It was good. It was really good. And it makes the next game I'm about to rate, well, the game that comes after is so much better. Yeah. I'll play it in S. That was the reason I learned about non-binary people, lol. I was hesitating, Giz. I was hesitating because I call it one of my favorite games. Yeah, I'd probably call it one of my favorite games now that I've played it myself. Like, for the longest time, I think Undertale is one of the games, what is it, a category that would fall into like one of the favorite games that I haven't played before. I've seen so many other people play through it in different ways. Okay, I think I'll start rating these two games here. Ori and the Blind Forest, and then Ori and the Will of the Wisp, which is the sequel. There's two Oris. There is Gizmo. I don't know if you're aware. They have two games. I played through both a year or two ago. I forget. And they were beautiful games. Very pretty. Gameplay was fun too. But yeah, Ori, Blind Forest. I do have problems with the second game though, despite how good it is. I guess for the first game, yeah, it's S tier. It's so good. It's so pretty. There is some of the sections I feel like are kind of, I don't know, a little clunky. Maybe some of the combat, some of the cutscene sort of runaway fights, but overall, gameplay, story, music, it was it was magical playing through this game, honestly. Same with this. But the ending, bro. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I don't like the endings of this game. It makes sense thematically, but I don't know. I'd rather something else happen to one of the main cast. But this game was really improved upon the first a bunch with the combat, with the mechanics you unlock, and I think the environments are pretty too. I really like the bird buddy you get later, little owl. Now, this might be a surprise, but this game, Quarter Keeper, it's just a chill, pixel-based survival game where you're mining stuff underground, trying to find these core things, We're trying to, what is it, reactivate this core so you can escape to the overworld. Get skills, you get pets, you can base build, fight bosses, chill, farm. It's S tier. Holy! Gameplay, aesthetics, music. It's so good. It's so good. Bro, the moment the game came out, 120 hours in. Beat it. Beat endgame. It was so fun. I just blazed through that game. It's the same feeling I get for like a lot of these top games where I'm like super immersed into the game world. Which is I don't know. It's a good game when you can be like, wow, I lost track of time, you know? I probably should play this game more because I'm pretty sure it got some updates, but picking up games I have played before is there's a bit of a barrier to entry there. Yeah. I can't sing enough praises about that game. It is good. For an indie game. Hollow Knight. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a pretty big game considering that, you know, Silksong came out recently. And people have a high glowing reviews for that game. And people consider this game probably one of the best Metroidvanias ever, right? I'd probably say so too, based on the few I've played. But where would this go? How many hours I put in that game? It was probably 40, right? Pretty sure I died a bunch. So that probably adds a bunch of hours. Me trying some post-game stuff as well. All night I had 47 hours in that game. Based on Steam stats. I like the story of this game. The story is a bit more hands-off. And it's like, I don't really get too much of it until, what? The end, the very, very end. You get to experience all the different endings. Gameplay was really good too. I like the boss fights. Where would I place Hollow Knight? I feel like this might change after I play Silksong. Whenever that comes around. I don't know, the main game? What it was? It's gotta go in... It's gotta go in A tier. I was thinking about S, but like if there wasn't one other game in this category that contested for like a Metroidvania sort of a top tier game, it'd probably go in S. But the game is still really, really good. I like ending I got. I like the characters you meet along the way, obstacles you face, the bosses you fight, the things you unlock. But the story, if the story was a bit more present, I feel like, I mean, it's a choice, right? A design choice to have it be more, you know, lore based, where you're trying to discover what's happening because your main character doesn't really talk. I guess other people do talk. I do like the random guy, the Void, the guy who has the Life Ender sword. That's a funny insect. That's some goofy characters in this game. Really, it was quite a journey. The world is very atmospheric. And then we have these four, which are the games I've played. What? I guess publicly, online, recorded, streamed on stream, live on air. These four games. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. All four games, all four characters. There's definitely a game I would have probably played and replayed a ton back in my my youth, because I think I played, yeah, I played a lot of platformer games. Did I? No, I'm thinking about, wait, no, I kind of did. I played a few platformer games back in the day. But yeah, that was a fun journey, this game. There are definitely some favorites out of the four cast members. Shovel Knight, Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, King Knight. Old, back in my day. Style of the game is immaculate. The music's nice. Story is present. Oh, but it has... Oh, wait, but what bumps this game up? Hold on. This game has a card game in it, though. The card game was really fun. But that was only for one of the routes. That's only for one of the routes. Shovel Knight, you go in A tier. It was always going to jump up to S, but if the whole game had like different variations of the card game and like expanded upon it, I'd probably rate it higher. I know the journey was super fun, and yeah, I did like all the upgrades you got, from platforming to fighting, and all the characters felt really different to play. Shovel Knight felt like the MC. Plague Knight felt like a actual gremlin. Felt pretty powerful too, throwing bombs everywhere. Spectre Knight felt just cool to play. And King Knight was... he's just a big body. But also, card game was fun too, on his side. Alright. We got Deltarune. How do I feel about this game? Gameplay, story, music. Bro, what can I say? I did a whole series on this. I mean, I did with Shovel Knight too, but for Deltarune, bro, that was fun. All the characters you meet in the game, all the new gameplay stuff you have, puzzles, lore, music. The charm, the personality of the game is insane. And plus, this actual story, the main story, it can get serious sometimes, which is nice. It's a nice little balance to all the random comedic elements it has in it. Think about it carefully. Yeah, that's right. Susie! It's insane how I didn't like Susie that much, I don't think, in the first impressions wise. At the end of the first chapter, I warmed up to her a bunch, right? But as we got further on and on, she's crazy, man. Toby Fox loves Susie too, apparently. Just giving her like so much screen time, and you know, a lot of characters to support her growth, and a little bit to Rouse in some of the later chapters. Chris, bro, where's Chris's support? I wasn't those two, but it's like Chris is they are very much bottling everything up. It feels like. What is they gonna do? They're gonna explode. Gerson too. Giga Gerson. Alright, wait, do we have it here? Yeah, I still have it here. Holy frog. Anything else I have to say about Deltarune? I don't know. Watch the series on YouTube. You want to see why I like the game so much, I guess. It was magical. Especially since I wasn't spoiled too much about the later chapters. Like, I don't really know new stuff about the first chapter and a little bit of the second chapter when it went in. Yeah, third and fourth chapter so far was that was fun. 9 Souls, random game that Gizmo recommended to me, and I got while it was on sale. I think I saw it recommended by some people I watched too, but I was like, I mean, it seems cool. Art looks nice. Little did I know how many times I die in this game. Not as much as in Celeste, but yeah, this game was it's tough. Very tough. But the gameplay itself, once you get used to it, you actually do feel like a beast. Like a martial artist. You're flowing through water in a fight. Which game did you die most of out of all these games? Probably Valheim. Not gonna lie. Oh no, or Rain World. Rain World's also a big contender. I died so much in that game. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, but despite how hard this game was, the story, the lore, the gameplay mechanics, the unlocks you get, exploring the world, the characters you meet along the way, the ambiance of the music. Cinema. This was such a good game, man. If I could, I would wipe my brain and play it again. That's how good the game was. It was pretty fun. Very, very fun. Now, I would say I enjoyed this a lot more than maybe not. I enjoyed it more than Hollow Knight, mainly because the characters talk to each other. You know, they had some back and forth. They had some development. You had some choices in there too. I mean, you have choices in Hollow Knight too. A bit more obscure though, trying to figure out how to get the endings, the different endings. Oh yeah, the combat I felt like was so satisfying. Just parrying, countering whenever I got the hang of that, weaving in your sword attacks, your arrows. Oh, okay. Well, it's looking like C tier is not being used for much. We're just gonna delete that row. Baba is you. Where is this game gonna fall for me? How much am I enjoying the game? How satisfying are the puzzles? How hard are the puzzles? At this point in time, we're still, what is it? Going through the 8th region, the chasm. Getting kind of close to the end. There's a tentative rating. How would I rate this? How would I rate this game? How am I feeling? S, A, B, F? It's not going in F, that's for sure. The game's actually pretty good. Depends how hard the last puzzle you played was. True. Well, the last puzzle I did play in Bowsy was pretty tough. I finished editing the video before I started stream here, so I know how long it took me. It took me 55 minutes or something. Figure that one out. We did figure it out though. I'm wavering. Baba is B. B for Baba. I'm sorry. The game is really good for what it is. But dang, man, the puzzles are so tough for me. I would rate Baba a lot higher if it had a story, the lore, perhaps. I'd rate it even higher if there was a in-game sort of hint system, you know, to help me out. Good thing Fox isn't here, they'd be disappointed in you. Hey, hold on. But this rating isn't final though. B for Baba, that's kind of funny. But I'm not done with the game yet. Maybe after I beat the final level, I'll be like, you know what? This wasn't so bad. It might not be that bad. Or not be as bad as I think it is, or as hard as I think it is once I think back on my experience so far. But currently, the game's so tough. It's just the rain world of puzzle games is what it is. Holy. It's so tough. It is fun though, solving the puzzles. I think the art style of the game is cute too, which is why I wanted to play it in the first place. But compared to like the games in A tier, where I'd look forward to playing. I look forward to playing Baba too, because I like solving the puzzles. It's very satisfying. But like, these games have a really solid gameplay loop, and they excel at multiple categories. I feel like, as a game, music, story, gameplay, mechanics, satisfaction. I don't know. Just need a stronger brain. Yeah, that's a brain problem. B for brain. Yeah, that's probably it. Anything else I have to say? Nah, man. Games are good, man. A lot of games in A or S, which is where you want to be. B for brainer. B for bozo. B for... I can't even think of any more stuff, but B for banana. Banana! Queen mentioned. I'm only rating Baba in progress because we're literally playing through it on stream, and I'm recording and editing all that. Putting a lot of effort into it, so it's like I do have some thoughts on it. But yeah, that should be my tier list for the games I've played recently. I remember. Yeah, we'll probably do another one of these next year, perhaps. I don't know. We keep adding on to this list. Maybe I'll finally beat Minecraft. I'll rate it like a B tier game. That'd be wild, right? Da, 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 da. My hair's not that bad. I just got out of the shower, bro. Leave me alone. Yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today because I want to just do something kind of fun. The back is bad. Need a brush, maybe? Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's fine. Brush your hair on streams, you know? No. No. I'm not gonna lie. I do like my hair messier than just like normal and just like neat and straight. It's so feels so boring to me. I feel like, but hey, that's just me. That's just me. Anything else I have to say? I don't know. I look forward to next year for all the games that release, all the games that play on stream, and yeah, and sharing the journey with you guys. Or I don't know, man. The next game I play is gonna be a bit of a doozy trying to edit that, but I guess we'll see when we get there. And I need to have more games in reserve too whenever we beat that game. Brushing hair is for losers. And style it. When is this becoming like a fashion stream? Be quiet, guys. It's over. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back next time with art or games. Get out of here. Bye, guys. Peace out.